Thank you for taking the time to allow us to present our findings to you today. I am Ryan Pareda, and our team consists of Dayani Gamez Rojas, Lindsay Rice, Logan Simajowski, and myself. Good afternoon. We are grateful that Walmart has chosen our firm to evaluate your website. Our team spent a considerable amount of time analyzing the usability of Walmart's website. Our team will deliver an explanation of a heuristic evaluation and a summary of findings, followed by specific areas of concern and our recommendations for implementation. This includes an aggressive timeline for implementation that we believe is appropriate, given the increase in online sales due to COVID-19. We have specifically focused on streamlining buyers' transactions and making sure navigation is intuitive and the buyer experience is pleasant for your customers. Unpleasant shopping experiences, whether in the store or online, do not promote customer retention. In addition, we have taken a careful look for opportunities to increase online shopping sales. We are pleased to share our findings with you today. We wanted to provide a little bit of background regarding the approach we used to evaluate Walmart's website. We used an evaluation method called a heuristic evaluation. This evaluation was formulated by Jacob Nielsen. Jacob Nielsen is a well-known expert that specializes in usability performance improvement. Dr. Nielsen developed this evaluation methodology, which is widely used due to the structured format and practical application. This evaluation aligns to the specific objectives Walmart is looking to our firm to deliver. Again, heuristic evaluations are used to find issues that are present within the interface of a website and to produce possible solutions to those problems. We used our team of 4 as experts to evaluate Walmart's website using the same set of heuristics that we will discuss later in the slide presentation. We completed a heuristic evaluation for Walmart's website to ensure we can provide meaningful recommendations to provide a better customer experience, increase Walmart's opportunities for repeat business, and to increase Walmart's e-commerce revenues. Research indicates that the best user interfaces are those that find a balance between the company's goals and the user's goals. The online shopper's goals are simple. They want to find the items they wish to purchase quickly and efficiently. We selected 5 of Nielsen's 10 general principles that are used in heuristic evaluations based on those that were most relevant to Walmart's website. This slide provides each of the 5 heuristics we use to evaluate Walmart's website, along with a description of what each heuristic is measuring. Finally, as we evaluated the website, we used rankings to help our team prioritize the issues we found according to their severity. Lindsay will now share a high-level summary of our findings.
Thank you, Ryan. In the next few slides, I will provide a high-level overview of our findings, along with our recommendations for Walmart to consider implementing. Dayani will go into further detail regarding the specific areas of concern, which will include screenshots depicting the areas we have identified. Overall, the evaluation of the Walmart website yielded no critical or catastrophic issues. We categorized our findings over the next few slides by the heuristic category evaluated. Again, we focused on opportunities to streamline the shopper's experience while looking for opportunities for Walmart to increase revenues. Research tells us that online shoppers expect to transact quickly and efficiently. Frustrated shoppers are much less likely to be loyal or repeat customers, and they are more likely to choose an online competitor. Unlike brick-and-mortar shopping experiences, where shoppers would have to exert energy to drive to another location, Walmart's online competitors are merely a click away. Following the high-level summary, Dayani will share our specific findings, including screenshots and examples. Our first category of heuristics is recognition rather than recall. We conducted a little bit of research, and according to Business Insider, the items most sold include notebooks, water bottles, and electronics. While our team was eventually able to find some of Walmart's best sellers, we had to work to search for them. We recommend including a menu item specifically for Walmart bestsellers to allow users to easily find the items that are most often sold by Walmart. Amazon, a multinational leader in the online retail space, dedicates its first menu item to bestsellers to enable their users to quickly find them. Our next heuristic is flexibility and efficiency of use. Shoppers need to quickly find items they like in order to reorder them. Walmart's website does have the functionality to reorder goods and services, but the list of items purchased include items purchased in the store as well as online. We suggest adding a simple filter to allow shoppers to separate items purchased in the store from items purchased online. In addition, we recommend a search capability for items to purchase again that includes a starting letter alpha search. The potential for shoppers to have to page through several items in order to find the item or items that they would like to reorder lacks the flexibility today's online shoppers have grown accustomed to having and puts Walmart at a disadvantage to e-commerce sites that have similar goods and services but better search capabilities. Holly Gary of the Search Engine Journal reminds us that 76% of consumers say the most important characteristic of a website is the ease of use. Additionally, the ability of shoppers to save favorites and to initiate a subscription service for consumables such as diapers provide shoppers with increased flexibility and convenience and provide Walmart with a continued revenue stream. We recommend adding the ability to enter into a subscription for consumables such as diapers or coffee. Today's users appreciate the convenience of not having to order the items they will need and regularly use. As Ryan stated earlier, the best user interface provides a balance between the company's goals and those of its users. Subscription services are a great example of providing that balance between the shopper's goals of convenience and Walmart's goals of increasing online revenue sales. Under the heuristic of consistency and standards, we found some opportunities to improve. Our heuristic evaluation revealed instances where the same links were referred to with different wording. We also found that the same icons were used for different functionality. In order to streamline the website and minimize user confusion and distraction, we recommend updating the wording and modifying icons so that each icon has a distinct function. Euphemia Wong of the Interactive Design Foundation, a respected educational organization that provides website design guidance, cautions web designers to be mindful of whether or not we're causing confusion and alienation when we deviate from design standards and conventions. Confusion and ambiguity often results in dissatisfied users. Dissatisfied users are much less likely to be loyal customers. Dayani will now share specific examples of our findings.
Thank you, Lindsay. When we say areas of concern, we are referring to those functionalities or design aspects that by improving them, you would also be improving the user's experience. Let's look at the next following slides to better understand what we are referring to. When navigating the website, as a user, you want to know what is going on, and that's exactly what the principle of visibility of system status states. You want a system to give you feedback about the system status in a reasonable time frame. It is of common understanding that the speed when navigating through a browser is given by the internet speed. But if searching or clicking in an action button does not produce feedback or signal of system loading, the user might wonder what is going on. In this video, we can appreciate how when searching for an article on Walmart's site, the system does not provide an indicator of loading. One of the most used functionalities of an e-commerce site is the option to be able to add items to a shopping cart. This action button, Add to Cart, is a choice that Walmart's website offers to its users below the products. The problem lies that once the button has been clicked, the site does not offer feedback to the user letting them know that the item has been added to the cart. An article will be added to the cart icon on the right top corner of the menu bar. But if you are a new user that is not familiarized with the site, it exists the possibility that you missed or take more than the necessary time to notice that action. When analyzing the website of one of Walmart's major competitors, Amazon, you can appreciate that it gives loading feedback while adding the item to the cart, and it gives you the sign feedback informing you that the item has been added to the cart. When browsing through the pages of a website, a user does not want to feel like he or she landed on a different site. As a principle, consistency and standard states that the system should look unified. The site presents consistency by using the same fonts, body colors, and by using icons and wording for specific functionalities. The user should not be confused by words, icons, interactions, or actions. Let's look here where on the images on the left-hand side of the slide can be appreciated by how this principle is being violated. The house icon was used to represent two different functions. Let's look at the right-hand side slide. This also demonstrates how the consistency and standard principle is violated. Under the customer service column, there are two buttons, Help Center and Contact Us. Obviously different wording, but they lead to the same screen. A new user should experience the same efficiency as an experienced user when navigating on Walmart's website. This would only be possible if the site offers accelerators to speed the user's experience. The principle, flexibility, and efficiency of use explain how by allowing the user to tailor frequent actions, the efficiency of use is achieved. An e-commerce site should include functions that facilitate the user's experience. One of these functions would be a one-click button for Buy Action. In the video, we can see how Walmart's website does not offer the function. The user has to go through the process of adding the item to the cart before being able to check out. Another example of the principle, flexibility, and efficiency of use being violated would be the system not offering the user to see favorite items or recently purchased items. Walmart's site offers the user a function to see recently ordered items, but the list of items that pop up are too large. Let's look at this image that belongs to one of our team members' account. Under the recent purchase items, it appears 68 items, proof that this function is not working properly since it is giving information from past purchases. Each page of a website should present only the information that is relevant for the site purpose. Bocchini stated this in the article Developing Heuristics for the Semiotics Inspection of Websites. This information should serve the tasks and goals of the site and should be presented in an aesthetic and minimalist design. In the video presented, it is noticeable how Walmart's website is cluttered with graphics and the images are too large. This forces the user to scroll down a couple of times before reaching the bottom of the page. Once that the bottom of the page has been reached, 5 columns of company information are visible. The font size used to display these information on these columns are too small for the user's eyes. These words are clickable links that will redirect the user to another page of the website. Some of them lead to the same page, so there's no need to have the buttons of the page cluttered with unnecessary information. These are the main problems we found throughout our evaluation. Now, Logan is going to continue with what we are proposing to do to solve these issues.
Thank you, Diani. After completing our heuristic evaluation and reviewing the specific areas of concern we came across, our team has created a proposal that we believe will be beneficial for your company to implement throughout the site. The first part of our proposal is to adopt a bestseller feature. This will allow the customer to find some of the top-rated products and may lead to them indulging in those products themselves. Another aspect of our proposal is implementing indicators that allow the user to know what is going on within the site. This means adding indicators such as loading animations and messages that appear to inform the user an item has been successfully added to their cart. Animations such as these will help make sure the user is updated every step of the buying process and eliminates confusion. We also propose that redundant information should be removed from the site. Having 2 separate links that navigate to one place may cause confusion and also waste space, so consolidating it into one link with a more general name will help the user navigate to that location easier. Making sure the site remains consistent is another aspect of our proposal, and this is important to create and maintain a professional look throughout the site. Our team has also proposed both a buy now option and a favorite item option to be implemented. This will increase ease of use within the site and encourage more sales. Lastly, the team has proposed a decrease in some imagery size to ensure the customer is able to effortlessly view the images and text without feeling overwhelmed. As a group, we are very confident that our proposal will be able to improve your website in a variety of ways. One reason specifically why you should consider our proposal is to stay in contention with large competitors such as Amazon and eBay. Both of these sites have purchasing options not available on yours, such as favoriting items and the buy now option. There is no reason they should have a leg up on such simple tools. Another reason to implement our proposal is due to increased sales potential. Customer frustration contributes to plenty of unmade purchases, and by adding tools into your site that eliminates this frustration, you will likely see an increase in sales. Lastly, by incorporating the ideas from our proposal, it will improve the site's look overall, and with a company as large and significant as yours, it is important to maintain a good look. The way this proposal should be adopted is very simple: implementation into your site. By implementing the features suggested before, such as loading icons and favoriting items, the website will be improved greatly. Our steps for implementation are best suited for adding these features in at an accelerated pace. First, go over the proposal and reach an agreement of what is to be added. Then, implement suggestions into the site for a test environment to be sure they are functional. Make changes as deemed necessary, and then make the final implementation into the actual site. The time frame that our proposal should be adopted is the time leading up to June. The reason for such a specific time frame is the current situation our world is in. COVID-19 has led to an increase in online sales as a result of quarantine, and implementing these changes beforehand will give the increased online shoppers an easier time. This time frame is also beneficial as more impending sales will arrive within the last 2 months of the year. Come late November, 2 astronomical days for shopping are Black Friday and Cyber Monday. With these big sales comes an even bigger customer base. Even after Black Friday and Cyber Monday is the whole month of December, where Christmas shopping is at its peak. Implementing the suggestions our group proposed well beforehand will ensure that the increased traffic the site has will not be lost due to lack of convenient features. Now back to Diani with the supporting evidence for our proposal.
Thank you, Logan. Before presenting you the supporting sources that help us to conduct this research, we want to conclude by mentioning that our proposal has only been presented with the intention of providing Walmart's site with meaningful implementations that will increase the user's experience and by doing so, increase e-commerce sales. We are living difficult times due to COVID-19, and online shopping has become the best option for most of the population. By keeping the website up to date with this functionality, we are providing the best experience for the ones in need. Finally, but not the least important part of this presentation, these are the sources that were used to support our evaluation on Walmart's website. These are 6 out of the 15 sources that we used to support this research proposal. These sources will help you further understand what is heuristic evaluation and how it is conducted. These sources will also better explain the implementations proposed by our team about functionality and design aspects. We hope you have enjoyed this presentation, and we look forward to hearing back from you.